Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show that rewards obscure answers rather than the obvious ones. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello, I'm Martin, and this is my lovely wife, Heather, and we're from Staffordshire.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Vaish, and this is my friend Katie. I'm from Birmingham, and she's from Manchester.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Ailsa from Cheshire, and this is my son Michael from Manchester.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Phil. This is my daughter Paige, and we're from Amesbury in Wiltshire.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much indeed. A very warm welcome to the show. It's lovely to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce, a comedian who used to work in a hairdresser's, here to provide some short back and asides. It is my pointless friend, it's Judy Love.
Hi. Hi, Sandra.
How are you?
I'm good. You know what? They say lady in red, but I decided to be lady in pink for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Pretty in pink.
How are you?
I'm very well.
And
yeah.
can I just say to everyone,
Slightly
you're
fair.
dancing as the intro, as the music was coming on, was very James Bond. It was sellable.
Do you see why we love her?
You
see?
Yeah, I'm your hype girl.
You are. Thank you very much indeed. Judy, thank you. David and Tia, by the way, got through to the final last time and they won the jackpot. Today's jackpot, therefore, is going to start off back at £1,000. So, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Now, at the end of every round, we will eliminate the pair with the highest score. It's simple as that. So try and avoid being that pair by keeping your scores low. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is food writing. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns cookery books with missing words, Judy.
So on each board, we are going to show you the titles of 7 cookery books, but we have removed a keyword from each title. We'll show you the first and last letters of each missing word. Please tell us what these missing words are.
Thank you very much indeed. Can you supply the missing words from these cookbooks? And we have Ken Hom cooks NS and rice. Delia's How to See Tea at Cooking. Rachel Koo's Sweet and Savoury PS. Ainsley's CN Kitchen. Gennaro's PA Perfecto. Nigella ES. And Matt Tebbott's GY Pleasures. There we are. Heather.
Hi.
Welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
Heather, tell us more about yourself.
It's my 50th birthday next year, so I'm currently writing a bucket list.
Very good. How long's the list?
It's only got 3 things in it.
Good.
So far.
So far, I see.
One
right.
of them was coming on here.
Yeah.
I thought it'd take a long time to get on, and it's not.
Oh, no, by the way, yes, if you want to get onto Pointless, that's a very good indication of how easy it is. Just apply, and we'll see you on here. Exactly. No, do it now. Thank you. What else is on the bucket list so far?
Climb Snowdon.
Yes.
And we've got a holiday booked to Costa Rica.
See, that's amazing. Because they're very good things, bucket lists. They sort of help get life sorted out a bit.
Yeah.
So what about the Snowdon climbing? Have you done that yet?
No, that needs a bit of training.
You need a little bit of training.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And then some decent clothing for it
Yes.
as well. That's important. Heather, which of these cookbooks would you like to complete?
I'll attempt the bottom one.
Yes.
I think it's Guilty.
Surely guilty, Matt Tebbott. Guilty. Should we see how many of our 100 people said that? Guilty pleasure's absolutely right. 48 is what it scores you.
The recipes include vodka, marinated steak and peanut butter ice cream. Don't think they'll go well together, but, you know, it's a
one
dessert.
after the other.
One after the other. Delicious.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Vaish, welcome back to Pointless.
Hi.
Great to have you here again. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Vaish.
So, I do love just sitting in front of the TV and watching a good film, but I'm trying to get more fit, trying to get into running at the moment.
Maybe get a treadmill in front of the telly.
Solve my
Honestly.
problem.
Wouldn't that be the answer?
Yeah.
Surely.
The gym I go to actually has Pointless playing at the front.
Oh.
Yeah. Gyms and dentists Always have a bit of pointless. Yes, good. Vaisha, what are you going to go for?
I know a few, but this one I'm not too sure about, but I think it could score well. Delia's How to Cheat at Cooking.
Cheat. Cheat is what that is. Should we see how many of our 100 people said cheat? It is indeed cheat. Well, Heather got 48, and you passed 48. 38 for cheat.
I mean, the Delia effect occurred when loads of people suddenly wanted to buy any ingredients or piece of equipment that she had recommended. Because she's great.
Because she's Delia.
Yeah,
there was a
she's
run on
Delia.
cranberries. The whole country ran out of cranberries.
And omelette pans. That was one of her things as well, omelette pans.
I don't remember the omelette pans
Not
so
too hard,
much.
to be honest with you. Just get a frying pan and just
Yeah,
dash the
yeah.
eggs in there.
Exactly. How many pans do you need? Michael, welcome back. Good to have you here again. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Michael.
I'm getting married next year.
Getting married next year. This
Yeah.
is very exciting.
It is, yeah.
In which month?
October.
Oh, that's nice. An
Yeah.
autumn wedding. Where are you getting married? In this country?
So I don't know why I said October. It's August.
I hope she's not watching.
Hang on, but that would be lovely.
No, you can't get away with that.
No, I was thinking October would be lovely, all the autumnal colouring and
Yeah.
stuff, and, you know. But no, August. That's
Yeah.
slightly... Yeah, sort of a high summer. Very nice indeed. Well, huge congratulations, Michael. Now then, what are you going to go for on our board? Can you supply these missing words?
I'll have to go with Gennaro's Pasta Perfetto.
Pasta perfecto. How many of our 100 said that? Pasta's right for Gennaro. Of course it's right. And look at that. 27. 27. Brilliant.
That's by Gennaro Contaldo. 12 of our 100 people thought it was pizza, which would also fit the missing letters.
I see. That's why it's down at 27. Yes. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Paige, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Tell us all about yourself, Paige.
I'm 21. I had to think about that.
Listen, he can remember when he's getting married.
And I recently graduated at Bath Spa University.
Very well done indeed. Did you have a lovely time at Bath Spa?
Yes, it was very good.
There's something about Bath Spa that just makes it sound very leisurely. Do you know what I mean? If it was Bath University, it'd be fine. But Bath Spa, I just picture everyone going around with cucumbers in their eyes. Maybe
There's no spa treatments, unfortunately. Maybe they should add that on the curriculum, but...
they missed a trick there. Surely. Paige, you're the last person to have this board. Would you like to fill in all our blanks?
I wish I could. All the ones I knew have gone, so... I know it's not right, but I'm going to have to go sweet and savoury pies. This doesn't work, but... I don't know.
Well, let's see what happens when we say pies. Pies. Sweet and savoury pies. Yeah, that's annoying. It should be pies.
Yeah, I like pie.
I love a pie, a sweet pie and a savoury pie. They're all good. I'm afraid it scores you 100 points. Sorry, Paige.
No, it's definitely not pies. Let's go to the board.
Should we go to the top?
Yeah, do you know when it is?
Noodles.
Noodles and rice. That would have been 43 points.
And then Ainsley's Caribbean Kitchen.
I knew that. 22 points.
I'm just very quickly trying to work out what Nigella's doing. Express.
Yes, which would have been 4 points. And
Nigella
nearly
Express.
one of our lowest.
Brilliant.
But the lowest would have been sweet and savoury pate, which would have been 2 points.
Marvellous. Sweet pate. Listen.
Pate. Do what
Come
you
on,
got to
pate. Is that a band from 1982?
do. Probably is.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. I can tell you 27 is the best score of the past, Michael. Very well done indeed. Michael and Elsa looking good. Then 38 is where we find Vaish and Katie. Then 48 is where we find Heather and Martin. And then, I'm so sorry, would you in a million years have thought it was pates?
No.
No! I'm afraid it cost you 100 points. I'm sorry. But listen, Phil, in the next pass, maybe you can rescue that with a brilliant low-scoring answer. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, shall we put 7 more cookery book titles with a missing word on the board? Here they are. Gordon Ramsay's Just D.S. Madder Jaffrey's C.Y. Nation. Lorraine Pascal's Fast, F.H. and Easy Food, Rick Stein's S.D. Odyssey, Ottolenghi F.R., Angela Hartnett's C.A., and Mary Berry's B.G. Bible. There we are. Phil, welcome. welcome. From Wiltshire, did you say?
We are, yes. We're from Wiltshire.
Lovely. Tell us all about yourself, Phil.
I'm a lorry driver, and I currently do that around Wiltshire, Hampshire, Berkshire.
So not too far, out of the locale.
No, pretty much 2 hours from the depot, so.
Well, that's very nice. What's in the back, usually?
Crisps, you know...
Crisps?
Coke, donuts.
Oh, that's nice. I was thinking sort of bits of iron or
no,
I don't know. No. Oh, crisp. That's a nice thing to be delivering. Everyone loves it when the crisp lorry comes. Phil, you're the high scorers. You're on 100. What are we going to go for?
The third one down, I think, is Flash.
Flash. Fast, flash, and easy food. Flash food. Let's see if that is right. You are the high scorers. There's no red line for you. What happens when we say flash?
Oh, no.
Bad luck, Phil. Not flash. I'm afraid that scores you 100 points. Takes your total up to 200. 200 Club.
Woo.
Yeah.
You are members of the 200 Club.
Don't worry, we'll give you the correct answer at the end of this round.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Ailsa. Ailsa, welcome back. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Ailsa.
Well, apart from having Michael, I also have a daughter, Rachel, so I need to mention her.
Very good. Hello, Rachel.
She wasn't very happy that it was Michael I chose to come on.
Oh, you chose Michael?
Yes. So she wasn't very happy about that, but... yeah.
Any reasons why, particularly Michael?
When Michael was still living at home, we used to play the game together.
Oh, I
so
see.
She was away at uni at the time, so...
I see. Well, yeah, it was a pointless thing.
Yeah.
It was a pointless thing, and I think you chose very well.
Yes.
I'm sorry, listen, Rachel, it's fine. But, yeah, I mean, Michael scored 27 and all.
Yeah.
You know, what would you have got, to be fair? Ailsa, it doesn't matter what you score here, you are through to the next round. What would you like to go for?
Well, the one that he went for, I was going to go for that, and I think it's fresh.
Fresh. I think Phil knew that the minute he'd said the word flash. Let's see how many of our 100 people said fresh. There's no red line for you. You're already through. Fresh is absolutely right. Down against the 34, taking your total up to 61.
Well, the beautiful Lorraine Pascal, she actually appears in the music video for Robbie Williams' song Millennium. Yeah.
How come?
She's just gorgeous, I suppose.
She was around and about then?
Well, she used to be a model before becoming a cook. And so she has the lucky joy of dibbling and dabbling in both things. A little bit of sauce on the screen, a little bit of sauce on the hand. I mean, it's saucy.
Very nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, there's the link. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Katie, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
Show 2 for you. Tell us more about yourself, Katie.
I really enjoy travelling, and between last show and this show, I've booked flights to go to Mexico. So
very well
exciting.
done indeed. It is all happening between the shows. My goodness. Do you have to fly any circuitous route to get there? Or
No,
is it direct?
Wow.
That's a result.
Big win.
Very big win. Well done, you. Well done. Also, because Vaish has set you up in such a way that you don't have to worry about what you score here.
Yeah, quite lucky because I'm finding the board a bit hard. But I think I might go with Rick Stein's Seafood Odyssey.
Seafood Odyssey, surely. Let's see if that's right. No red line for the lovely reason you're already through. How many of our 100 said seafood? It's right. And down it goes to 22. Very well done indeed. And it takes your total up to a beautiful round 60.
Fantastic. The book contains Rick Stein's seafood recipes from around the world. It includes his Charleston seafood gumbo made with okra, mussels and crab. Okra was not one of my favourite foods growing up as a kid. Very slimy to texture, very...
That's not a bad thing.
But fried okra, like crisp fried, it's delicious.
It's good. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Martin. Welcome back to Pointless. Great to have you with us a second time. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Martin.
Yeah, sure. Last time we appeared, Heather mentioned that we got married on Halloween at Gretna Green, but hopefully Graham, our pastor's not paying attention, but she got the words wrong. She said...
Oh, phew. I thought you were going to say, because I've been married 5 times, and all still going.
Oh, she got the word wrong and said in the eyes of dogs, so I don't know if in the canine world we're married or in the real world, but hopefully it's still legal.
I think it's OK. You thought maybe the Isle of Dogs?
No.
No, it's the eyes of dog?
Yes.
Well, there we go. I think it's fine. I think the intention's what it's all about.
Yes.
There we are. Good. Martin, 48 is where you are. Doesn't matter what you score. The board is behind me. What are the missing words in these cookery books? Would you like to fill in all the blanks?
I'll give it my best shot. The only one I know for certain is Mary Berry's Baking Bible. I think the third from the bottom might be flavour, but I'm going to take a punt on Gordon Ramsay's Just Donuts.
Just donuts. Shall we see if that's right? It doesn't matter if it's wrong. The lovely thing is, you're still in. Just donuts. No red line, you're already through. Yes. As in the expression, just donuts. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 148. I'm sorry, incorrect there.
Oh.
My hunch is it might be just desserts.
The first one is just desserts. 23 points. Do you know, I knew what this second one was. Did you know?
It's curry.
Curry Nation, which would have been 43 points. And then we'll go down to the fifth one.
Well, Ottolenghi, see, I was going a bit Swallows and Amazons here, and I was thinking Ottolenghi forever, but maybe flavour is better, makes more sense.
I think flavour is, and that was 2 points.
Mary Berry Baking
So
Bible.
obvious.
So obvious.
45 points.
But Angela Hartnett, because she's Italian as well, isn't it? There's a lot of Italian food going on. Angela Hartnett, is that an Italian word?
It's Italian for kitchen, which is...
Cucina.
Cucina. Yeah, cucina. Pointless answer.
Look at that. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. That brings us to the end of our first round. Means we have to say goodbye to our first pair. Phil and Paige, we say goodbye to you for now. It's just your first show. We'll see you next time. That's when the serious, pointless business can start. But thank you so much for playing, Phil and Paige. For the remaining 3 pairs, though, it's now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. Here we are in round 2. Superb work. This is your reward for your sterling work in round 1. Katie and Vaish, you were our lowest combined scorers. And Katie, you were our lowest individual scorer. So very, very well done indeed on that middle podium there. Best of luck to everybody. Our category for round 2 today is the United States. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many US states that do not border Canada or Mexico as they could.
We're looking for the name of any US state that does not share a land border with Canada or Mexico. Good luck.
Thank you very much indeed. So there we go. Martin, we come to you immediately.
I am going to go for Michigan.
Michigan, says Martin. Should we see if that's right? Should we see how many of our 100 said Michigan? Yes, I had an uneasy feeling about Michigan. I'm afraid that's incorrect. Sorry, Martin, that scores you 100 points.
Unfortunately, that borders with Canada.
Thank you very much indeed. Vaish?
I think I will go for Wyoming.
Wyoming, says Vaish. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Wyoming. Wyoming is right. Well, with 100 as our high score, this is all free swim. 18 for Wyoming.
Well, there's famous people born in Wyoming, including the artist Jackson Pollock.
Thank you very much. Now then, Elsa. So it's any US state that doesn't share a border with either Canada or Mexico.
I'm going to say Illinois.
Illinois, says Elsa. Shall we see if that's right? Shall we see how many of our 100 people said Illinois? It is right. 100 our high score, 18 our low. There we are, 17. Very good grouping at the lower end there.
So Illinois is situated in the Great Lakes region. Famous people born there included Ernest Hemingway, Walt Disney and Michelle Obama.
All from Illinois. Thank you very much indeed. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. I can tell you 17 is the best score of the pass. Elsa and Michael, very well done indeed. 18 is the next score up from Vaish and Katie, and we go from there to 100, where we find Martin and Heather. But listen, I'm not sure how good people's actual sort of global geography of the US states are, so we may have another 100. You never know. Good luck. We're going to come back down the line now. Well, the second players, please step up to the podium. Now then, Michael, US states that do not border Canada or Mexico. What are we thinking? By the way, you're on 17. 82 or less gets you into the head-to-head.
I'll go Maryland.
Maryland, says Michael. Maryland. You get a red line, and your red line comes in hereabouts. Maryland. Maryland. Look at that, down it goes to 13. Best score so far, Michael. Very well done. Taking your total up to a lovely, neat 30.
Maryland is roughly similar in size to Belgium. Famous people born in Maryland includes baseball star Babe Ruth and abolitionist Harriet Tubman.
I was told by an American friend that the thing... You know, when Americans... We can always hear Americans when they say something like Edinburgh instead of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
They can always tell when we're... It's very British to say Maryland. They say Maryland.
Maryland.
Maryland. So if we want to sound authentic, we should say Maryland.
Oh, OK. Maryland.
Ah! Are you American? Oh, sorry, it's you. Sorry, for a moment there. Yeah, Thank you very much indeed, Judy. And now, Katie. We come to... You're on 18. 81 or less gets you into the next round.
Can I go for North Carolina?
You certainly can. North Carolina. You get a red line. It comes in here. What happens when we say North Carolina? Very well done. You're in the head-to-head. 30, taking your total up to 48. Good work.
North Carolina, it's got a lot of soul because the jazz legend John Coltrane and Nina Simone were both born in North Carolina.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now, Heather... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm afraid you're on 100.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that old Michigan being next to Canada and all, that's annoying. What would you like to go for? I mean, there might be a pointless answer in there. You never know. Just a nice little legacy.
I'm not even sure it's a state, but I'll say South Dakota.
South Dakota, says Heather. South Dakota. No red line, you're the high scorers, but let's see where we end up with South Dakota. This sometimes can be a very low scorer. South Dakota. Down it goes to 27. Takes your total up to 127.
Well, the geographic centre of the United States is in South Dakota. So, yeah, bit of knowledge there. There were no pointless answers here, so I'll give you the best answers. Connecticut scored 16, Nebraska, Rhode Island and Tennessee scored 14, Maryland, New Jersey, Oklahoma and Wisconsin scored 13, and the best answer of them all was Indiana, and that scored 11.
Amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our second round. It means we have to say goodbye to Heather and Martin, I'm afraid. We'll see you next time, though, for your third attempt on the Pointless Summit. And I hope we can see you through to the head-to-head and beyond. But thank you so much for playing, Heather and Martin. But for our two remaining pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Ailsa and Michael, Vaish and Katie. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. We have a little opportunity here to throw some more money into that jackpot by seeing if we can find a couple of pointless answers. So here goes, just for fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many UK music festivals as they could, Judy.
You'll see 6 options. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and 2 are not UK music festivals at all. 250 quid in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed.
I mean, what was the last music festival you went to?
What was the last one?
You can't really say, can you? That be giving them an
no,
answer.
I can't say. Yeah, no.
You know what it is? I wanted to let people know that people over the age of 30 still goes to festivals.
Oh, we still do?
Yeah, I went to a festival one time and I took part of my top off and threw it on stage because I was so in the vibe. Do you know what I mean? I just want. Obviously, it distracted the singer a little bit when it hit his face, but it was amazing. It was lovely. I love a good festival.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I know. Food festivals,
food. There are so many. We're in danger of
giving them the
giving them the names of festivals. To be continued. Can you find the pointless festivals from these 6 possibles? Music festivals.
Yes.
We have End of a Century, Mighty Hoopla, WOMAD, Slam Dunk, Gotwood, and Julian's Temple. Does anybody know anything at this point?
I know Gotwood as
Gotwood,
well.
Yeah, and Womad is one. Mighty Hoopless sounds like it's one.
OK, well, Ailsa and Michael, remember, you're looking for a pointless one. What are you going to go for?
What did you suggest?
What do we think?
We know Gotwood and
Womad are definitely
festivals, so should we just go for...
Yeah, well, I think we'll go Gotwood then.
Yeah.
Gotwood.
OK, Gotwood. Shall we see if that is a pointless festival? Remember, we're looking for pointless festivals. Oh, very well done indeed. Gotwood is a pointless answer. Now, Vaish and Katie, what are you going to go for?
Shall we go for Womad?
Yeah, we might as well.
Womad?
OK, let's see if Womad is a pointless festival. Three for Womad.
See, this is what I mean. I was trying to prove the point that over 30-year-olds goes to festivals.
Yes.
But all the people on the panel who knew the answers seemed to be under 30.
Or under 30.
Because I had never heard of none of those festivals in my life, and I've lived.
Oh, yes.
One of them
You've
was-
never heard of these ones?
Never.
Never. You've heard of Womad, though, hadn't you? No.
Whoa, no.
No?
No.
Whoa?
Whoa, no.
No.
No, no, no. Whoa.
OK, so, listen, I think there is a famous director called Julian Temple, and so, therefore, I think Julian's Temple must be a red herring.
You are absolutely right. Julian Temple is a film director who made a famous documentary about Glastonbury. So that was definitely a red herring.
Slam Dunk. I think Slam Dunk is not a festival.
That is a festival held in Leeds and Hatfield. It scored 1 point.
OK, right.
So one of these top twos is a pointless.
Well, let's say Mighty Hoopla is a pointless.
Mighty Hoopla is a pop music festival in London, and that was pointless. And the one at the top was the red herring, but there is a festival called Park Life. They're both songs by Blur.
Very good. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Well done. You managed to find one pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to the jackpot, taking the total up to £1,250. But who will be playing for it? Well, let's find out in the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to everybody. Here is our first question, and it is all about the eyes of Prime Ministers, Judy.
Woo! We're going to show you photographs of 5 UK Prime Ministers, but we've edited them to show only their eyes. Please tell us the name of these politicians.
Thank you very much indeed. Can you identify these Prime Ministers from their eyes? And we have A, B, C, D, and E. Yes, well, Ailsa and Michael, you will go first.
Yeah, if you think.
We'll go with D, James Callaghan.
James Callaghan, say Ailsa and Michael for D. Now then, Vaish and Katie, would you like to talk us through that board?
Is A, Margaret Thatcher, C is Theresa May, and E's Rishi Sunak? I don't know about B. Which
What
one
are we
should
thinking?
choose?
Should we just go A?
Yeah.
A, Margaret Thatcher.
A, Margaret Thatcher. So we have James Callaghan and Margaret Thatcher. Ailsa and Michael have gone for James Callaghan for D. Shall we see how many of our 100 said that? James Callaghan. James Callaghan is right. That goes down to 15. Meanwhile, Vaish and Katie have gone for Margaret Thatcher for A. Shall we see how many of our 100 said that? Margaret Thatcher is right. And that goes down to 70. Very well done indeed. Ailsa and Michael, after one question, you're up 1-0.
Well, we should go to C, which
Yes.
is, I think, I've got this.
Theresa May.
Theresa May. You can
Theresa
see
May.
the stress in her eyes. 53 points. And Rishi Sunak.
Goodness, there he is.
Only
And-
49 points.
I think I'd like to have a crack at B. I mean, could that be Alec Douglas-Hume?
It's not.
Oh. Who is it?
Clement Attlee.
Oh, it's Clement Attlee.
And that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
pointless.
Oh, crikey, yes.
That was the
Oh.
pointless.
That's not how I was expecting those eyes to evolve. Do you know what I mean? Yes, there we go. Right, here comes your second question. Vaish and Katie, you've got to win this one to stay in the game. So good luck. Our second question is all about the number 25, Judy.
5 clues now to facts revolving around the number 25. Give us the best answers, please.
Thank you very much. Let's reveal our number 25 clues, and here they come. Precious metal that is traditionally associated with a 25th wedding anniversary. Decade the M25 motorway was completed and officially opened. Traditional Indian board game that derives its name from the Hindi for 25. British singer who named her 2015 album 25 after her age at the time it was written. And nickname given to a US coin worth 25 cents. There we are. Vaish and Katie.
The tops. Sorry.
Okay. And we'll go for the bottom one of a quarter.
A quarter, say Vaish and Katie. A quarter. Ailsa and Michael, would you like to talk us through that board?
We can try. We were going to go for quarter. I think British singer would be Adele. Top one would be silver, and then the middle two,
Not sure.
second and third, yeah. Not particularly.
So that's the top one, shall we? Should we do the top one?
Silver or Adele.
Do silver.
Silver?
Yeah, do
Okay.
silver. Top one.
OK, silver. You're going to say for the top one, silver. So Vaish and Katie said quarter for the bottom one, nickname for the US coin worth 25 cents. How many of our 100 said quarter? The quarter's right. That goes down to 28. Meanwhile, Ailsa and Michael have gone for silver, the precious metal traditionally associated with 25th wedding anniversary. How many of our 100 said that? That goes down to 60, and very well done. Vaish and Katie, you're back in the game after 2 questions. It's 1-1.
Well, they were right about Adele, which would have been 49 points. An absolutely fantastic album. And then, Zada, do you know the decade?
Of the M25, I have a funny feeling it might well have been the 80s.
You was right, 1980s, which would have been 6 points. And the traditional Indian board game is Pachisi. And that scored 1.
Wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. Right, OK, here comes the third question. Whoever wins this one goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our third question is all about James Bond film titles cut off at the second O.
We're going to show you the titles of 5 official James Bond films, but we've cut each title after its second O. Please complete the title and tell us the film that you think the fewest of our 100 people worked out.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 James Bond films. Here they come. We have Diamonds Are Faux, Tomo, Quantum of So, U.O. and Moo. There we are. Ailsa and Michael, you get to go first.
So it's Diamonds Are
I'll take one. You only live twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll go with You Only Live Twice.
You Only Live Twice. Vaish and Katie, can you talk us through the rest of that board?
The top one's Diamonds Are Forever.
Quantum of Solace. We think the bottom one is Moonraker, but we're not sure. Shall we go for that one?
Yeah, we might as well.
OK, Moonraker. So we have You Only Live Twice and Moonraker. Ailsa and Michael said You Only Live Twice. How many of our 100 said that? You Only Live Twice is right. Down to 22. Meanwhile, Vaish and Katie have gone for Moonraker for the bottom one. Let's see how many of our 100 said Moonraker. Moonraker, absolutely right. 39. And that means very well done indeed, Elsa and Michael. After 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Well, they did quite well. Do you know these ones, Zada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diamonds Are Forever.
Which is right, 67 points.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Never Dies, 31 points.
And Quantum of Solace.
Which is 50 points. So you two picked quite good ones, you know.
Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round. It means we have to say goodbye to Vaish and Katie. Twice now you've been in the head-to-head. Next time, as final written all over it. We'll look forward to that. Vaish and Katie, thank you very much for playing. For Elsa and Michael, though, it is now time for the Pointless Final. Congratulations, Elsa and Michael. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win the Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,250. Well, the only thing between you and it is a pointless answer. So we just have to hope something comes up that will delight you. What would you like to see? What sort of topics?
Probably films or TV for me, really.
Yeah.
Maybe books.
Sport, anything sport-related might be.
Yeah.
American sports, something particularly.
OK, well, let's see what the 4 choices are. Today's lot read like this. Elephants, Andy Murray, rail stations in Germany, music composition.
Rail stations in Germany?
No,
You could guess at a few cities.
Could
I think.
you?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you know quite a few? I don't.
How's your Andy Murray knowledge?
Andy Murray. I'd go with elephants because that's quite random. But
What? No.
no,
Elephants,
what do you know?
No.
What about music composition? No.
No. One of the
Well, you
middle
choose.
2.
You choose then.
Rail stations in Germany, see if we
Go
can...
on, yeah, I'll do that then.
OK, rail stations in Germany it is, Judy.
It is. We are looking for any city or town in Germany that has a railway station with the word Hauptbahnhof, which is German for main railway station in its name. There are 118 towns and cities on our list. Or we are looking for the name of any station on the Berlin U-Bahn Underground Rail Network. We will accept stations that connect with the S-Bahn, but not any stations that are on the S-Bahn only. This is as of June 2024.
Thank you very much. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yes.
Marvellous. Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right, any ideas?
Hamburg. Hamburg, yeah.
Yeah.
Gelsenkirchen.
Gelson, yeah,
Yeah,
that
can you
sounds quite
remember?
good. Any other
Any other? I don't know.
towns you can think
Well,
of?
Munich, isn't there?
Yeah, it's Munich.
Gothenburg? No, that's
No, that's not Germany, is it?
not Germany.
Well, have you been to Germany? When you went on with your tour with football,
No.
school days? No?
Just think of some places.
I can't think of any. So Hamburg, which was...
Gelsenkirchen.
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah. And Munich.
Munich.
We must know some other places.
I can't think of any others.
How long have we got
No.
left? 20.
I can't think of any others.
No other
Other
places.
places in Germany? No, it's not. I haven't been to Germany.
Right, we've...
10 seconds left.
We've got 3.
Are you going to stop?
Yeah.
You're happy? OK, we will
Yeah.
stop the clock. And let's have your 3 answers. What can you give me?
We'll go for Hamburg,
Hamburg,
Gelsenkirchen,
Gelsenkirchen,
Munich.
Yeah.
Yeah, Munich.
and Munich.
Yeah.
And these are all stations, cities and towns
Yeah,
with
the top one, yeah.
Hauptbahnhof
Yeah.
in their name. OK, of those 3, which you think might be your best shot at a pointless answer?
Well, I mean, it's just
The Gelsen one. if
OK,
that's right.
Gelsenkirchen we'll put
Yeah.
last. Least likely to be pointless.
Munich.
Munich, and then Hamburg goes in the middle. Munich, Hamburg, Gelsenkirchen. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Munich, Hamburg, and Gelsenkirchen. Now then, if one of these turns out to be pointless, you will be leaving here with £1,250. What would you like to do with that if you won it, Elsa?
Probably give a little bit towards the wedding, a little bit towards my daughter, and maybe have a nice meal out somewhere.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Michael, how about you?
Straight to the honeymoon pot.
Straight to the honeymoon pot, of course. Well, very, very best of luck. Let's see what happens. In all three cases, we've gone for railway stations with Hauptbahnhof in their name. Let's find out. Munich was your least confident answer. Let's see if that's right. Let's see if it's pointless. Well, Munich's right. It just has to be pointless, and you'll leave here with £1,250. Money for the honeymoon and a nice evening out. Down it goes to 16, so not a pointless answer, sadly. Let us turn our attention to Hamburg and see if that's correct. Maybe that'll be pointless for £1,250. Hamburg is also right. So Munich took us down to 16. Hamburg now takes us down through the 30s, through the 20s, into the, 22 for Hamburg. OK. And then your third and final answer was Gelsenkirchen. Where did that come from?
Football, I think.
Football.
There was a match that was played there, yeah.
There we go, Gelsenkirchen. I mean, there's got to be a railway station there.
Surely.
Let's hope it's one of these Hauptbahnhof railway stations. For £1,250, might Gelsenkirchen be pointless?
Oh, it is now.
It's right. Well, Munich took us down to 16. Hamburg took us down to 22. Gelsenkirchen passes 22 past 16 in single figures, still going down, but Gelsenkirchen still going down. You've done it! Look at that! Very well done indeed. Gelsenkirchen is a pointless answer, and it has just won you £1,250. That's outstanding.
Well done. That would definitely top up your honeymoon pot nicely. Let's have a look at some more of the pointless answers, starting with German cities and towns. We have here Aachen, Leipzig, Mainz and Trier. In fact, everything was pointless apart from the two you said, and the following that are all scoring. Dusseldorf, Cologne, Bonn, Frankfurt, Hanover, Stuttgart, Dortmund, Dresden, Essen and Halle. Moving on to stations on the Berlin U-Bahn, here are some of the pointless answers. You could have had Brandenburger Tor, Koststraße, Museums in Zell and Potsdamer Platz. The only scoring answers here were Unter den Linden, Alexanderplatz and Rathaus Spandau. Everything else was pointless. Well done at home with your tea and biscuits if you got a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy, and thanks once again to our winning players, Elsa and Michael, who take away today's jackpot of £1,250. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Judy.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.